Our next honoree is from Longwood Men's Basketball, Colin Ducharme. So Colin was here for 1 year, but in that year he made it count. He was the NABC Division II National Player of the Year in 2001. And he was also an NABC First Team All-American and the CVAC Player of the Year. That season, Colin helped lead Longwood to the NCAA Division II National Tournament, where the team advanced to the round of 32. He averaged 19.6 points and 15.8 rebounds per game, and he still holds the team's single-season record for rebounds, free throws made, free throws attempted, and blocks. In that season, he led all of Division II in rebounds. Now his jersey's retired here at Longwood, and he's still active in the Longwood community and serves on the finance committee of the Longwood University Foundation Board of Directors. Once again, Colin Ducharme.
Well, thank you, everybody. I'll have to speak up, too. I prepared some comments here, so pardon me while I'm using my phone for my notes here. I first just wanted to start by congratulating all the other inductees. It's an honor to be here with you. You're awesome, especially the boisterous field hockey team back here in the corner. You guys are setting the standard. And I want to say thank you to the Hall of Fame committee. This is a tremendous honor for us all. Thank you, Tim Hall, Austin Shaver in the administration, President Reevely, Trey Eggleston in advancement, Sam, and I saw Ronnie Thomas somewhere. Where's Ronnie? See, there he is. Yes, sir. So thank you all. This is quite an honor. Of course, I want to thank my mom and dad for traveling here today. And yes, I still haven't forgotten for driving me as a high school freshman to those 5:30 a.m. practices 35 years ago. Thank you. I love you. And my wife, son, and daughter, you're my meaning for life. Thank you for being here. So I'm honored to be here today. This is one of the best days of my life. It really is. And I wanted to use these brief remarks not to frame this hall's recognition in an individual lens, because sports success is reflective of team efforts that are accomplished together. Therefore, today I'm merely a conduit for our 2000 Lancer men's basketball team, which included our coaches and leaders, head coach at the time, Mike Leader, our assistant coach, Mark Hostetter, and our sports information director, Greg Prouty. And my teammates and brothers, Marcus Cunningham, Jay Loudon, Hunter Hoggett, Russell Thompson, B.J. Buford, Jason Pryor, Matt Donahue, Merrick Zielinski, Zach Boyd, Chris Isaacs, Mustafa Toure, Kawani Rawlings, and Isaac Lardy. We did this together, and today I represent them. We had a special group. We were 23-8, setting most wins in Longwood D2 history. We were CVAC Conference Tournament champions. We set 27 new school records while finishing number 21 in the final NABC poll. It was an inflection point for the program, which used this momentum to soon thereafter chart its course to reclassify to the D1 ranks. So it's that inflection theme I wanted to zoom in on, as I've learned that in hindsight, especially, inflections are an important moment in history. My season here was an inflection for my basketball career, providing a springboard for me to continue playing professionally in Europe, and more importantly, instilling self-confidence that carried me long thereafter to perform in competitive finance career roles, but beyond the court. But it also deeply instilled a love for this university, regularly bringing me back to see games in Farmville where I've gained perspective that this area has long been full of important inflections. For example, at Appomattox Courthouse, just up the road from here, there was an inflection point in national unity in 1865. At Farmville High School, there was an inflection point in cultural unity in 1951. And today, 5,000 students unite from all over our Commonwealth each year at Longwood in the midst of inflection points in their own lives, more than 30% of whom are first-generation college graduates, and about 70% of whom are women. Longwood's ability to inflect these young people's lives is tremendous. So inflection points are a theme around here, and they're important. They're important historical milestones. Yes, our team was an inflection that impacted my life and certainly many others. But my brothers and I are humbled to be a small part of a long and powerful inflection that has been continuously taking hold for many years, namely the importance of Longwood University and the region it anchors remains on the rise. It's an honor to be a part of this horsepower. So go Lancers. Thank you. And I previewed, just to go a little bit off script, I previewed those comments with my toughest critics, my wife and kids. And my wife immediately said, Colin, great, but you got to loosen up and tell a funny story. So very quickly, just 1 minute. This is one of the best days of my life, but one of the worst days of my life was also at Longwood University, and I remember it distinctly. It was January 22nd, 2001, and we were playing an away game at Barton College. And something happened which I know will never happen to Ronnie or his staff. Our assistant coach arrives in the Barton College visitors' locker room and drops the duffel bag for us to change into our uniforms in the middle of the locker room, and we unzip it and discover, I think it was the practice jerseys for the girls' field hockey team or something like that. And I could not describe the look and the pregnant pause between our assistant coach and our head coach, who weren't saying anything, but were saying everything as they looked at each other. And he sent the assistant with his tail between his legs to the Barton College home locker room to request to borrow their visitor jerseys. And so we played home Barton versus away Barton that night. Suffice it to say, that was one of our 8 losses that year. And it was an experience unlike any other. So this day is way better than that day. I can just tell you that. So with that, thank you.